guys, welcome back. Today is November 16th. It's Tuesday. So far today, I woke up like at 6:30ish, close to 7. I started answering some emails and started doing some work this morning, but I'm going to head to the office at around 12. So I'm probably gonna stay there until, because I'm going to go do yoga with my friend Gianna later tonight, like at 7:30. So I'll probably just stay there for like a good bit and just knock out some work. The yoga place is like not too far from where the office is in Ponce, like Ponce City Market. If you're from Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about. And I think we're going to Yonder Yoga. I think that's what it's called, at like 7:30. It's like an hour class, 7:30 8:30. I've never done yoga before, so that should be interesting. For the rest of the week, honestly, I'm just working. Next week I'm gonna go to Houston. It's from like Tuesday night to like Sunday. But for next week, you're so cute. So yeah, I'm just gonna be working most of the week, to be honest, getting some homework done because your girl is about to graduate and need to pass these classes. And I know after Thanksgiving week it's gonna just fly by. So that's really the plan for a week. I might do some other stuff throughout it, but we'll see. All right, bye. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. Last night I went to yoga. That was nice. First time I ever done it. Exposed me how anxious of a person I am. And when I think about a workout, I just think about lifting weights or like being, you know, like doing cardio or just like moving around a lot. So like yoga, I liked it. I really liked it. It's just different for me. So like hot yoga, and then they turn off the lights. And it was just like more spirituality focused, if that makes sense. So a lot of deep breathing, a lot of thinking, a lot of like letting go. I think that was really like the overall message of just letting go of like your thoughts and what was going on like during that day. So I really like that. So I might like start doing that a little bit more often, maybe like once a week. That'd be good. But yeah, I kind of wanted to sit down, talk to you guys about just something that I've had on my mind. I had class the other day and it was like my capstone class. So context, I'm a business major, so my major is computer information systems, but it's in the business school. So one of our capstone classes, we have to manage a business or whatever. And it's like my last class, so I'm taking that class and like one more class, like which is an elective, and then I graduate next month. So I was taking that, and then like I just remember like hearing like some people behind me and like me being chismosa, which means like what's the English definition of that? Nosy. That's what it means, nosy. So me being nosy or chismosa, I was like just hearing like they were just saying like how they had a 5-year plan, and like after graduation what they wanted to do like in the future, like this is where they wanted to be. You know, having their 5-year plan, they're gonna do X, Y, and Z to like have that goal or like attain that goal. And I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, is that even like realistic? I have a cool dog, can you see that? And I just like jotted down all my notes. But yeah, and I just wanted to talk about it, and like if I keep looking down it's because I'm just trying to remember what I had talked about. But yeah, so first, like in a 5-year plan, I think it's just outdated, especially with, and then before I even get started, this is my opinion. You can think I'm right, you can think I'm wrong. I think it's just an opinion, and I just kind of want to talk about it because I like just talking about things. But so yeah, so 5-year plan, I think it's outdated, especially with our society and how like our economy is growing, how it's moving, how it's changing, how technology is like taking over every industry, how fast we're growing, and we're gonna change in these next 5 years. Like there's gonna be more professions that we didn't even think about. So that's one thing. Don't have like a goal or like a vision for yourself in the future. Of course you should. Everyone should. They should know like how they want to live their life in the next 5 years. Like what is their day to day maybe. I think thinking about those type of things, but having a strict line or strict guideline of what are like the next steps of like what you're gonna do in the next 5 years, those things are going to change. One thing I really want to emphasize is that change is going to happen if you like it or not. And I mean change in terms of like external factors. COVID-19, family issues, or just conflicts within life. Like those things are external factors that you can't control and are going to happen. I mean, just look at like the great resignation of COVID-19, of so many people quitting their jobs and evaluating, taking that step back and saying, okay, maybe, this is not what I want to do, and make it a career shift. That happened a lot during COVID-19. And it's just like, so you have to think about like, you're going to change your mind no matter what. So your 5-year plan, you might even have to scrap that. That's why I don't think it's that realistic. And I guess like one bad thing about that is just like society, what I feel like has a negative perspective on changing your mind. Like we always think like if you change your mind so much, it's like you're not focused, you're not, you don't know what you want to do in your life, which this happens to a lot of people. Like even when you're 50, 60, 70, you can change your mind and it's okay. Like it's okay to quote unquote start over. But I think it's just like understanding what the end goal is and establishing that. I had to make sure like everything that I had just said made sense. But back to where we're at. I can talk a little bit about my journey, especially like from high school to like now college. I'm about to graduate college, and like I already signed my full-time offer and everything like that, and everything's gonna change in about like a couple of months for me. Background, high school, like I wasn't like, so for our high school we have to choose like a pathway your whole 4 years, and I chose like the medical pathway. So I took like classes that focused on like medical terminology, different fields in the medical field, like different professions, in the medical field. I think like growing up, I'm first gen, so everybody around me, like all my sisters, my parents, I didn't have like a role model in terms of, oh, like my aunt, she's a doctor at XYZ's hospital. My cousin or something, they're doing software engineering at XYZ company, a lawyer, anything like that. I don't have that. Come from working class, and being the first in college, being the first to try to determine what career I wanted to choose, I had no role models or someone to look up to, like what they do on a day-to-day. It was all Google search. And so when I chose like nursing, I mean, my end goal, like I kind of established that, was job security, and I knew with nursing I would have that. Why did I choose nursing? I really don't know. I can't even speak on that, but yeah, that's the profession I chose, and that's what I applied to Georgia State with. So first year, took my core classes, took Chem 1 and 2, passed those, brag, but like I got an A in both of those classes. Like it wasn't because the criteria was hard that I changed. It was more like, I got into my second year and I took like human anatomy and physiology, I think is what it was. And I just took a step back. What am I doing? Like, this is not, I don't see myself in a hospital. I don't see myself in scrubs, even though I had some because of like high school. I had to wear scrubs every Tuesday or something like that. I don't want that like physical demanding job, to be completely honest. I don't want that for myself. So why am I doing this? It gave me a shock. in terms of, okay, I need to figure out what the heck am I gonna do with my life. Like, I have to do something. Like, I'm already in this. So I took a step back and like I just started thinking about, like, you know, like I said before, ask yourself, like, does the ideal day look like? What do you want to wake up to? Like, what is gonna make you happy at the end of the day? What kind of impact do you want to make? And I think those things would help you. And I know this sounds really like kind of dumb, but how I thought about it, like I love going like downtown to the city. I love seeing the skyscrapers, wearing business professional clothes, getting ready, getting coffee, going to the office. Like, that's something that I like envision myself doing. It's just like a no-brainer. I didn't want to do law. Like, you could kind of do law, like corporate law or something like that. I didn't want to do law. Like, I can argue, but I'm not. No. Hold on, I'm gonna grab some coffee. Yeah, so that's why I chose business. At first I chose marketing, but I changed that, and that can be for another video. So that being said, like, reflecting on what I just said, like, if I had a 5-year plan and I said, okay, I'm gonna do nursing no matter what, imagine that. Like, I would be, I don't know, if it's like close to the end of my nursing. No, I would be, you know, like in nursing school right now, basically hating it. Like, I know I would be hating it and like regretting everything and like regretting all the money that you have to invest in that. So it's just like, no, like, it's okay. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to pivot. I think it's important to know how to pivot, especially with shit that's like thrown at you all the time with life. It's important to know how to pivot and be okay with it, because you're gonna have to pivot in different like areas in your life, in different times in your life, because you don't know what's gonna happen at the end. So like, reflecting right now where I'm at, I'm 22. In 5 years I'll be 27. I feel like that's such a long, like, I don't know, it's such a long time from now. I can't say like I'm gonna be XYZ, like I'm gonna be the head of my team or a director or something like that. Like, what if I quit my job? What if I move companies? What if I end up deciding I don't want to do business anymore? Like, that could happen, and it's okay. Like, it's okay to change your mind. I think what matters is that you answer these 3 questions. And what does my ideal average day look like? How do I want to feel? And what kind of impact do I want to make? After this, you can do some research to try to get closer to those answers in terms of like a profession or something you want to do within your life. And again, I want to iterate this in this video. College does not have to be your answer. Like, please do not think college has to be your answer. Again, I can make a whole video on this, but maybe in the next one. But yeah, like, it doesn't have to be going to college and getting a degree in X, Y, and Z. It could be entrepreneurship, it could be content creation, it can be anything you want it to be. Especially right now, like with technology, with the internet, like, you can make a lot of things. So just think about those 3 questions and really evaluate what you want to do and create a vision of like what's going to make you happy, like at the end of the day, and go from there. And I think that's where your 5-year plan should be. Yeah, so I hope this little tangent helps you guys. What I've learned in my college career, I guess. I'm 22, don't know a lot, but I think I'm happy where I'm going, and I'm happy like what I'm learning as I go through this. But yeah, all right, well, right now I am gonna go to the gym. Well, actually, I have to finish up some work. Let me pause there. I have to finish some work, probably end like around 5. Gonna go to the gym, and we'll see what I do at night. But I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, right now I'm rushing to take Mia to her grooming appointment. I just had a few meetings. I have to run, go do that, drop her off, and then I'll probably have to go pick her up a little bit later before they close. I got 3. Are you ready? You ready for your grooming appointment? I put her in a carrier just because like she sheds a lot and I don't want like all her hair in my car. Go. Pa dentro. Go. Good girl. Good girl. Let me close it. Let me close it. But yeah, so I'm gonna go do that and just get it along with my day. But yeah, I'll check back in when she's done.